Now tell me that this doesn't look familiar to you. I'm once again on my way to Miami International Airport to take an overnight flight, actually the same flight that I took 2 months ago to go to Madrid to do the Camino Frances from Ponferrada to Santiago. Then I did the San Salvador, and after that I did the Primitivo. By the time you guys see this video, I have already edited all those vlogs, which you can enjoy. But right now, as I said, I'm on my way to Miami International Airport. Gonna take the overnight flight to Madrid. I have like a 2-hour layover there, and then I'm gonna take another flight to France, to the city of Lyon, and then a train to Le-Puy. From Le-Puy, I'm gonna start the Via Podiensis, which goes about a month or so, 29 stages, to Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port, the starting point of the Camino Frances. It's not gonna end there because I'm gonna walk an extra week to Logroño. My God, guys, I have never seen this airport so empty. It is August 24th. I guess since classes started yesterday, and the Delta is just ravaging the travel industry, but there's just nobody here. Not even close to last time around when I was taking the flight to Spain in the end of June. So this time around, I decided to actually bring some luggage with me, something that I haven't done before on any Caminos. And the reason why is, since I had to book all my hotels on the Via Podiensis ahead of time because of COVID, then I decided might as well just bring my carry-on with some of the clothes that I'm gonna be wearing. So instead of having just one pair of underwear, now I can bring two. Nah, actually I brought like 4 or 5. So yes, I will be having the luggage transfer from one Gite to the other. The Gites are kind of like the Berges in France. Remember all this from the Via Francigena. So yeah, now I have to wait about 2 hours before my flight takes off. So I just have to wander the airport and everything is just closed. So guess what? I finally made it to Madrid, where I have my connection flight to France right now, to Lyon. Last time I was here, I almost missed my flight. Remember having to run this stretch, and that's where I dropped my phone and I cracked the screen. Cost me $300 to fix. It would have been cheaper just to miss the flight. So 9-hour flight overnight. I took a sleeping pill and I got knocked out. Woke up about an hour before I landed. Why am I going to France? Well, I'm doing the Via Podiensis or the Le-Puy route or the Chemin de Santiago de Compostela. It has so many names, including the route, the GR65. If you remember when I did the Via Francigena, I was following the GR145 for the majority of the time. Heading to my gate right now, and then a flight to Lyon. So the second and finally last flight to France, to Lyon, was a regional flight from Madrid. It was one of those small planes that you actually have to walk on the tarmac. And it's a narrow plane with only 2 rows with 2 seats on each side. It was only like an hour and a half flight, but after flying for 9 hours already, I'm completely destroyed. I was actually catching some seas there on the flight. Now I'm just waiting to get my luggage, which I saw when they were bringing it down from the plane. And then now I have to figure out how to get to Lyon. I think I had to take like a train into the city and then a metro to my hotel. It's already like 5:30 in the afternoon, but my body is telling me that it's a lot earlier. Once I get there, I'm gonna see if I can explore the town just a little bit. The town now, the city. And then and then tomorrow I have to take a train to Le-Puy. Another adventure. I'm getting flashbacks from the Via Francigena, and I think my biggest hurdle here will be overcoming the experience that I had when I was doing the Via Francigena, because if you guys remember, France was not kind to me at all. But I'm sure this route is a lot more, there's more pilgrims doing this route, there's more accommodations from what I can see already as I was doing my research. So shouldn't be anything to worry about, other than of course the language barrier. When I'm in Spain, I can speak Spanish, so I don't have to worry about that. Here I'm gonna have to rely on what? Google Translate, that's right. Let's just get that luggage and head into town. Guess what? Finally made it to the hotel after taking a couple of trains. Well, it was a train and a metro. It wasn't too bad. It just finding the right connection, trying to translate everything using a Google Translate. I'm here at the hotel finally, and at the reception I bump into a girl that speaks Spanish. So that's the perfect way to get to France. Here's my room right behind me. I'm gonna be here just one day. Small, but it's more than enough. Daniela, which is the name of the receptionist, told me that I have to go and see the Lyon's Cathedral. She told me that it's part of the Camino de Santiago. So maybe I'll just head over there right now. maybe get a stamp if I get lucky. I'm gonna spend the afternoon just walking around the historic city center, and then tomorrow morning I'm gonna head back to the same train station where I just came from, and I'm gonna take a 2-hour train to Le-Puy, where I'm gonna be spending a couple of days over there. So let me just unpack really quickly, not too much, just to get a few things that I need right now, and then just head out the door. I am starving. I don't know if it's lunchtime or dinner or breakfast or who knows. I'm just gonna get a bite to eat along the way. Well, there it is right behind me. It is Lyon's cathedral, and I sacrificed probably getting the stamp in order to get some drone shots before the sun went down. What do you guys prefer, drone shots or the stamp? I don't know, maybe I'll come back here tomorrow like around 7 a.m. when the light is hitting it from behind, get a couple of shots, and if it's open, I'll get that stamp, that much needed stamp, even though I'm starting in Le-Puy, where I'm definitely gonna get the one. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I visit one of those cafes that are open right now and get a bite to eat, and then just call it a night. This video is gonna continue all the way to Le-Puy, so it's not the end of today's vlog. I guess I'll see you guys in a little bit, and then again tomorrow morning. My God, man, this city is just gorgeous. I just love it. Just the little bit that I've been able to see. Had a dinner right now at a pizza place that I saw right across the street from the main plaza, and I had the spaghetti carbonara with chicken and a Coke, just, you know, just to break it in easily. And right now I'm on my way back to the hotel because it's actually 9 o'clock here, but my internal clock, the one from Miami, says that it's actually 3 p.m. So I'm gonna take a sleeping pill just to get over the jet lag. I mean, I have about 3 days before I actually start walking. 3 days, 3 pills, that should do the trick. Went to an ATM to take out some cash. I had about 150 euros from my last trip, and right now it took me $500 just to get 400 euros, so kind of crazy. So yeah, beautiful city, man. Just look at that palace, or I don't know what it is, but it's just off the hook. So I'm gonna go to the hotel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Well, good morning on day 2 of my travel day. It was very, very hard to wake up this morning at 7:30. And last night, after I passed out from taking that sleeping pill, the fire alarm went off for like half an hour straight, and I eventually had to get up, get dressed. I mean, finding new clothes in all my compression sacks, and then come down, and it was a false alarm. So yeah, not the greatest of nights, but feeling good. Right now I'm having my first Pilgrim breakfast, café con leche, the orange juice and the croissant. Croissants here are just amazing. So yeah, right now I'm just gonna head out and see if I can go to the cathedral and trying to get that stamp, walk around the street for a little bit, and I already noticed that the train ticket that I bought is for 11:40. So got time. I got some time to explore a little bit. Feeling great here, man. Just, I love new beginnings, new when the trips are about to start, just the anticipation in the air, everything is new. Just crashing right now into that language barrier, using Google Translate whenever possible. But so far here, at least in the hotels, they speak a little English, and yesterday I met someone that spoke Spanish. So yeah, not too bad, just enjoying it one day at a time. So let me finish having my coffee now and let's head out. Well guys, it finally happened. I got my stamp, my first stamp of the trip in the cathedral behind me, and what a gorgeous city. I just been flying the drone non-stop. I flew 2 batteries and I feel like I could fly another one, but I have to rush back to the hotel to pick up all my luggage and head to the train station if I don't want to miss that train. And of course I don't. But man, Lyon, I really loved it, especially from the air. There were 2 things that I needed here in this city. One was to get that stamp that I got at the cathedral. The second one was to get a SIM card for my second phone. Not this one, I brought an extra one just for navigation and for calling. To be honest with you, I didn't look that hard. I guess I'll have to get it once I get to Le-Puy. Here comes the train. I mean the metro. I gotta go to the train station. Well, here I am enjoying my second leg of the trip so far, from Lyon to Le-Puy. This is the second train that I take. When I was at the terminal in Lyon, I went to a cafe and I got a salad just for lunch and my first orangina of the trip. Just been passing the time here, enjoying the views out the window of the French countryside, and I just can't wait to get to my final destination. I got my luggage right here, which right now weighs about 35 pounds. I think the maximum that the luggage company is gonna carry is like 30 pounds, but I do have my backpack in there. So when I take it out, it's probably gonna weigh just 30 or maybe like 29. Almost there. Well, after a 2.5 hour train ride, I finally made it to Le-Puy, and I'm at the monastery right now where I'm gonna be staying for 2 nights. Tomorrow I'm gonna take the day to just explore the town a little bit and also to get used to the time zone, kind of like to get over the jet lag. I had this room all to myself so far. I mean, things could always change. I thought I was gonna be like in an open dorm, but this is what I got. I had to pay like 70 plus euros for those 2 nights. That includes breakfast for 2 days and dinner for 2 days as well. So not too bad. I just wanted to get in and see if I meet all the pilgrims, especially tomorrow since I'm gonna start walking the day after. Right now, what should I do? We got clear blue skies, so maybe it is drone time. I also wanna explore the city a little bit, or the village. And let me tell you something, from the train station up here, man, it was an incline like you wouldn't believe, and I was dragging my luggage behind me. It was tough. I could see the statue up there, beautiful statue. This monastery is kind of like at the top of the town, not even halfway, no, all the way up. So now I guess I'm gonna go out and explore a little bit and go to the cathedral as well, maybe get my stamp. And I don't know, so exciting, man. It was a little bit tricky talking to the nun because she doesn't speak English, so I had to rely on Google Translate. So far, it's working just fine. Just like the Via Francigena all over again. I'm gonna be saying that a lot because I'm in France, and last time that I was here, I was doing the Via Francigena. Look at this patio right now. What a gorgeous cathedral and what a gorgeous little town. And check this out. That is the first marker that I see. Just been walking around, exploring. Got my first stamp here at the church, at the visitor center. I also saw the guidebooks that they have in there, but they're all in French. I've heard great things about them, but you know, I think I have enough information on my GPS tracks. I also went to like a gift shop right across the street from where I'm staying. And guess what? I found a walking staff. It was calling me, so I grabbed it and I'm gonna take it all the way to Logroño, where I'm just gonna leave it behind, just as I did on my last Camino for some other pilgrim to find it. Look at this place, man. This is as medieval town as it gets. The whole town is like this, at least what I've seen so far. So that right there behind me is Le-Puy Cathedral. That is the starting point for the Via Podiensis or the Camino de Le-Puy. And the funny thing is that this is the best starting point that I've seen on any pilgrimage. Why? Because if you follow the stairs all the way up, you go into the altar. So the day after tomorrow, when there's the pilgrims mass, right, like at 7 in the morning, once the mass is over, you take the stairs down, you come out this way, and guess what? That is the starting point of the Via Podiensis. Look what's up there. I'm here at the monastery where I'm staying for 2 days, not one, but 2. And I just had my pilgrim meal. We were separated into 2 different places. There's so many pilgrims here, it's incredible. The wing where I was, there was like 20 pilgrims and none of them spoke English. So I was just there by myself in a corner, just eating and listening to everybody speak. What was it for dinner? Well, we got plenty of food. We had a salad, bread, red wine, water, meat, lentils, and grapes. By the way, I have switched my vlogging camera because the Osmo Pocket 2, which I was using on my last Caminos, the screen was so small and there's a lot of shots there that were out of focus. So I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna switch over to my phone, the Samsung Ultra 21 Ultra, which has so many cameras. It has like an extreme zoom, and I just bought like a stabilizer for it, and I can see the screen huge here in front of me. Everything is nice and sharp. So I think this might be my vlogging camera for a while. You wanna see how powerful that zoom is? Well, check this out. I can see the statue that I was filming with the drone up there when I start with the wide angle and then go incrementally in. Okay, this would be the widest angles that I have. This is 1x, 2x, let's go up there, 4x, 10x, look at that. Now you wanna see the wide angle lens from here? Check this out. Whoop. Look at that. I just love it. So that's what I'm gonna be using. I have this camera, I have the, what is it, the Insta360 1X. That is the floating camera that you guys see always behind me. And that's not the drone. The drone doesn't get that close to me, even though sometimes I'm pushing it. And then also the drone. So I have 3 cameras in total on this trip. Good morning on day, what is it? 3 of my travel day. Woke up this morning. Actually, I woke up like around 5 in the morning or even before. I don't know, it's just like the whole time change is just doing a number of me. And then I couldn't go to sleep. Went at 7 o'clock to the cathedral for the Pilgrim's Mass, just to get a sneak peek of what's to come tomorrow. Saw the whole thing. And then I just been walking the empty streets. What else? I have accomplished pretty much everything except for getting my SIM card for my second phone, the one that I'm gonna be using for navigation. Why? On this phone, I do have T-Mobile, which offers me free text and data internationally, but it's not meant to be for like a long period of time. So after being on the Via Francigena, after 2 months, they were already sending me texts that they were gonna cancel my plan if I continue on. And then now when I did the Camino de Santiago, after only 1 month, I got the same text. So I don't wanna be out here, especially out in the countryside, and just run out of data. So what I'm gonna do is just get one of those SIM cards that you can refill and use my second phone, which I have it here somewhere. Yes, here it is. This is the one that I use on the Via Francigena and on the Camino Portuguese del Norte, Inglés, and Muxía to Fisterra. It works, it is unlocked. This one that I have here is not unlocked. That's why you can't get like a SIM card and just put it on it. So yeah, I'm gonna use this one for navigation and emails and anything that needs a connection. And I also have this one as a backup in case that I do need to use my plan. So it is 9 o'clock, waiting for 9:30 for the phone store to open. I think it's like Orange or something like that, just so that I can go there and try to get my SIM card. It is so windy up here, it is just crazy. But you know, I had to do that climb, going up those stairs. It kind of reminded me of the first day on the Camino del Norte when you're going from Irún to San Sebastián. You know what I'm talking about, very similar. Let's go inside and check it out. So just a little bit of history, Efren style, just from visiting the museum and exploring. I guess this whole area used to be underwater, and then like 2 million years ago, a volcano rose, and then it cooled down, and then the waters receded, and then a river eroded this whole area, leaving the inner core, which is that right there that you see. And then somebody had a great idea to just put a church all the way at the top, which I had to climb and then come down, but it was worth it. Now let's just head over to the phone store so I can get the SIM card for my second phone. Check it out, right behind me in the cathedral, there's a whole, it's kind of like a race going on, or it's the finish line for a group of kids on bicycles. I don't know what it is, but this is the finish line and they're welcoming them with open arms. I just had lunch and I gotta tell you, this is gonna be expensive. I just had like a vegetarian burger with some ice cream and water, and it was like 22 euros. I went to also to the store, to Orange. Went inside, I wanted to get a data plan, and I was in luck. They had a special, of course. It was either 10 euros for 2 gigabytes for 1 month, or 30 euros for 70. So that's what I got. So now I have 70 gigabytes for 1 month. So that means that I'm gonna be able to watch videos, upload, navigation, you name it. I mean, at home, I think in between my family, we share about 50 gigabytes in the entire month. So I have even more so right now. So yeah, I think I'm done, man. I got everything that I need for tomorrow's start off, for the kickoff, which is gonna happen right there. I think I could have left today, but since I have everything pre-booked, I have to stick to the plan. And what else? What else? I do want to go also to the supermarket and maybe grab a few things just to take with me. And yeah, debating whether to get the guidebook, even though it's extra weight. Great thing is that the guidebook comes in 2 separate books, so I could just buy like the first half of the trip. And if I don't like it, I just, don't buy the second one. But then if I find it invaluable, then I can get the second one at the halfway point of the trip. Don't you guys think that this vlog is already into overdrive? I mean, 3 days in a row. And actually, most of my travel vlog videos don't get, the travel day vlogs don't get as many views as the actual daily vlogging. So if you stuck with it, tomorrow you're in for a treat. Let me just give you a quick recap of what I've been up to. I had the 7 o'clock dinner at the place full of pilgrims. None of them spoke either English or Spanish, so it was a quiet dinner. And then I headed out to get some supplies for tomorrow for the road. So I went to the supermarket and I got some fruits, yogurt, cheese, ham, and some snack bars. The thing is that I know that along the way tomorrow there's gonna be a few places maybe to get a bite to eat, but I wanna secure it. And since I'm not carrying that much weight anyway, so my backpack might as well carry a couple of pounds worth of food. Plenty of water sources along the way, so not to worry about it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the videos and you're about to enjoy another one of my vlog series, Le-Puy, the Via Podiensis. Guess I'll see you all tomorrow morning.